Apple will release iOS 10 to existing devices on September 13th. iOS 10 is the biggest update to Apple's mobile operating system so far, and it includes a significant update to the Siri digital assistant. Siri has been overhauled to improve image searches, handle transcribing voicemails, and even write your text messages. Apple is opening up Siri to developers so that you will be able to ask the assistant to send a message to a friend on WhatsApp, or book an Uber with your voice. There are major changes to the entire operating system outside of just Siri. Apple is extending its continuity effort by introducing a universal clipboard in iOS 10, so you can copy text or images from your iPhone and immediately paste them on your Mac. It's a neat feature that will cut down on the struggle of transferring content from a mobile device to a Mac. Apple is also introducing Raise to Wake with iOS 10, a feature that allows you to lift the phone from your pocket or a desk to see the lock screen and notifications. The lock screen also includes a number of changes. Apple is expanding its use of widgets in iOS 10, and you will be able to interact with notifications and widgets using 3D Touch, so you don't even have to launch the app fully to respond to a message or check information. Apple's biggest changes in iOS 10 are reflected in the built-in apps. While you can now remove, technically hide, most built-in apps, Apple is refreshing its Photos, Phone, Maps, Music, News, Home, and Messages apps. Messages gets the biggest overhaul, with enlarged emoji, animations for messages, and Apple Music integration. Developers will also be able to integrate their apps into iMessage for the first time. Apple Maps is redesigned in iOS 10, with nearby restaurant suggestions, traffic information, and even the ability to find where you parked your car. Apple Music has been redesigned from the ground up in iOS 10, with improvements to the entire UI and built-in lyrics. Just like music, news is also getting a big update with breaking news notifications and subscriptions in iOS 10. Apple is also consolidating its HomeKit efforts into a new home app that allows you to control and interact with compatible smart home devices. iOS will be available on September 13th as a free for the following devices: iPhone 5 and higher, iPod Touch 6th Gen, iPad Mini 2 and higher, and iPad 4th generation and the subsequent iPad Air and iPad Pro models. Check out our Apple iPhone and Apple Watch Live blog for the latest updates, and our iPhone and Apple Watch Event Hub page for all the news.
Thank you so much for helping me get to the keynote. I can't thank you enough.
Listen, the least I can do. You call, I'm there. Thanks. I mean, what are you going to talk about? Is there any insider information you can give me?
We're going to talk about some great stuff.
I'd like to get started with a few updates, beginning with Apple Music. Apple Music has grown to over 17 million subscribers. There's a great new simple and intuitive design in iOS 10. This past year alone, Apple Music was the first place to hear over 70 great releases. The combination of our incredible products and the success of the App Store has made the iPhone and the iPad the most popular gaming devices in the world. But there's been something, or rather someone missing, and I'm so happy to announce today he is coming to the App Store.
I want as many people as possible all around the world to be able to enjoy playing as Mario. And they'll be doing it first on iOS. Now, as the title suggests, Mario runs automatically to the right. And as he does, he'll hurdle small gaps in certain enemies. Collect as many coins as you can and get to the flagpole at the end of the level. We'll announce pricing later, but Super Mario Run will release in time for holidays in 2016.
So that's a brief update on the App Store. Let's turn our attention to Apple Watch.
We call it Apple Watch Series 2, and it has been completely re-engineered. It's rated water-resistant 50 meters. The watch needs to withstand the pressure, the water pressure equivalent being at a depth of 50 meters. So for Series 2, We redesigned the speaker system, and at the end of your workout, we use the speaker itself to eject the water. S2 takes
Apple's next big update for iOS is coming later this fall. But if you're daring, you can try a super early version of it right now. The iOS 10 public beta is available to anyone who wants to try it. And I wouldn't recommend installing it on your phone, but if you do, you can get a good taste of what's to come. There's a ton of new things in iOS 10, but here are some quick highlights of what to expect. The first and biggest change is going to be to your lock screen. With iOS 10, your lock screen is pretty much your new home screen. Pull the phone out of your pocket and it automatically turns on. The first thing you're going to notice is that swipe down lock is gone. In order to unlock it, you have to push the button to enter your passcode or use Touch ID. But if you do swipe, you get to see a whole new pane of widgets, which can show you things like weather, stocks, and calendar, and music controls, and all these other things without having to unlock your phone. Swipe the other direction and you launch the camera. But if you stay in the middle, you'll get all your notifications, which now have more information and 3D touch features and a lot more useful things than they used to have. When you do unlock your phone, you'll see that the notification center has been totally redesigned. Notifications are bigger with more information. There's now a 3D touch feature to clear all your notifications at launch, which is awesome. And then there's also built-in Spotlight search, so it works in any app that you're already in. If you're in a messaging app and you're in a conversation, you can swipe down from the top and search for a movie without ever leaving your app. 3D touch features, so you can set specific brightnesses of the flashlight or specific times on the timer. It's got a new two-pane control system, so swiping over to the right gives you your music controls, while all your system controls are on the other side. And on your home screen, you can finally remove those default apps, so you can say goodbye to stocks, goodbye to Find My Friends, and goodbye to all those other apps that you're not using anymore. And technically, it doesn't really remove them, it just hides them, but you don't really have to worry about them anymore, which is awesome. For the apps that you do want to use, you will see some new redesigns. Music has been redesigned, Apple News has been redesigned, and there's also a new app called Home for controlling HomeKit stuff, if you happen to have those Apple smart home stuff in your house. And the last big thing in iOS 10 is a brand new Messages app. Messages has been extended with lots of new functions to make it way more competitive with things like Snapchat and WhatsApp and all these other messaging platforms everyone uses. There's big emoji, there's 3D touch features, there's digital touch features, there's drawing, there's different effects when you send messages. And in the future, when iOS 10 launches to the public, you'll be able to integrate third-party apps right into the messaging apps. So you can call up a cab or book a restaurant or buy movie tickets without ever leaving a messaging conversation. If you do want to install the iOS 10 beta on
Post and Major League Soccer, they launch instantly with information already up to date. Gaming apps like Field Day take advantage of the powerful graphics tools in watchOS 3 like Scene Kit and Sprite Kit. Fitness apps like Sweat with Kayla and P90X have access to real-time heart rate, and Ping will use the gyroscope to analyze and hopefully improve your golf swing. So many great apps, but there's one special one that I'm excited to tell you about today. Pokemon Go is coming to the watch. And to tell you more about it, I'd like to invite to the stage John Hinkey, CEO of Niantic Labs.
Thank you, Jeff. Well, it's certainly been a busy summer for us at Niantic, and also for our friends at the Pokemon Company. I hope many of you have had a chance to try Pokemon Go for iPhone. If you have, you're not alone. Since we launched in early July, Pokemon Go has been downloaded more than 500 million times around the world. More importantly, Pokemon trainers collectively have walked more than 4.6 billion kilometers while playing the game. So Pokemon Go is about exploration. It's also about having fun outside with your family or with your friends. And because of that, we've been really interested in finding ways to enable you to play while focusing less on your screen and more on the stuff around you. That was the inspiration for this device, the Pokemon Go Plus, developed by our partners at Nintendo. It works with your iPhone to enable heads-up gameplay for Pokemon Go, and it'll be available later this month. This morning, we're really excited to show you something new that we've been working on. It's designed to seamlessly blend Pokemon Go gameplay with your daily walk or run, while enabling you to focus on what's important, all the cool stuff around you. Pokemon Go on Apple Watch. I want to introduce the product manager for Pokemon Go, Tatsuo Nomura, to give you a demo.
Thank you, John. For Pokemon trainers out there, sometimes Pokemon can hatch from the egg by walking with it. Good news, from a complication on the watch face, I can see how far I need to walk to hatch an egg. The main screen shows my current level and XP I need to get to the next. My walk is recorded as a workout. This helps me make faster progress towards my activity goals. All right, let's take a walk. During my walk, I can see how far I walked and the calories burned. At a glance, I see which Pokemon are nearby. So let's keep walking. A wild Snorlax appeared. If it wasn't for this demo, I definitely would have taken out my iPhone to catch it. Oh well, let's keep walking. When I approach a Pokestop, a tap on my wrist lets me know. Pokestops are located at interesting places, such as public artworks and historical landmarks. This one is Battleground. Interesting. Let's collect some items. I just swipe. Sweet, I got an Ultra Ball. With Pokemon Go on Apple Watch, I will never miss a Pokestop. Oh, I think I just earned a gold medal. This means I visited 2,000 Pokestops. That's pretty impressive. I'm going to keep walking to see if I can hatch an egg. Oh, here we are. Let's see what hatches. Yes, it's a Pikachu. Isn't that exciting? Now that I've done walking, let's end my workout. The summary screen shows all my activity and all the items I collected along the way. Pokemon Go on Apple Watch will help you to be the very best. Thank you.
Thanks, Tatsuo. We're really excited to bring you this new way to experience Pokemon Go and to give you a little extra motivation to get outside, get some exercise, and have fun with your friends. It'll be shipping before end of year. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Can't wait to get Pokemon Go for my watch. Maybe I can finally break out a level 2 and catch my daughter. Whether it's Pokemon Go or the built-in apps, there are so many rich features in watchOS 3. People are going to absolutely love it. We are going to keep pushing Watch forward, and today I'm excited to introduce the next generation of Apple Watch.
Let's go.
We call it Apple Watch Series 2, and it has been completely re-engineered. And it starts with a feature that will change how you use Apple Watch. The first Apple Watch was splash-proof, and Apple Watch Series 2 is swim-proof. So you can wear it whether you're swimming or surfing or just doing that occasional cannonball. You can keep it on. It's rated water resistant 50 meters, which is the industry standard for a swim watch. But what that means is the watch needs to withstand the pressure, the water pressure equivalent of being at a depth of 50 meters. And that's pretty deep. And it's especially challenging for a smartwatch because there are so many ingress points. So our engineers have been hard at work developing new seals and adhesives. And they've been able to close all those entry points except one, the speaker. You see, a speaker needs air to produce sound. And if the air can get in, so can the water, and that's a problem. So for Series 2, we redesigned the speaker system, and at the end of your workout, we use the speaker itself to eject the water. We also wanted to make sure Apple Watch was robust enough, not just for an occasional swim, but for people who want to swim every day. So we built a simulator to test the effects of swimming over multiple years. We put watches in there, run them 24 hours a day for weeks at a time, simulating hundreds of thousands of strokes, so you can wear your watch with confidence in the water. We've also extended the work of our fitness lab to swimming. Now, calculating calorie burn for swimming is really tricky. And we've analyzed over 700 swimmers, different body types, different abilities. We've hooked them up to state-of-the-art metabolic equipment. We've even drawn blood samples to look at lactic acid levels. And we've used all this body of information to create an algorithm that will give you the most accurate calorie burn information while you're swimming. And we've created 2 new workouts, a pool swim and an open water swim. And during the workout, you'll get information like lap count, pace, distance, calorie burn. But what's more, the watch will learn about you over time, and it will get more accurate over time. It looks at your individual stroke efficiency, not that of some average swimmer, and tailors just to you. We think swimmers are going to absolutely love this. Next, I'd like to talk about the brains of Apple Watch Series 2. And it starts with our 2nd generation system in a package. Last year, we introduced an industry first, an entire system in a single package. And S2 takes that to a whole new level. We've added a dual core processor that's up to 50% faster. We've added a entirely new GPU that delivers 2 times the graphics performance. And this powerful chip opens up all kinds of opportunities, both for internal apps as well as developers. For example, Night Sky, it's an app that allows you to identify the planets and the constellations and track the International Space Station. They've been working with S2, and they've been able to add 5 times the level of detail and more than double the frame rate. They're running it at 60 frames a second, which is just a crazy amount of performance to be wearing on your wrist. Series 2 also features a new 2nd generation display that is more than 2 times brighter than before. In fact, it is the brightest display Apple has ever shipped on any product at 1,000 nits. That's a lot of nits, and it makes all the difference when you're outside in the bright sunlight. It really does. Really vivid. 2 of the most popular activities in the world are walking and running. And we know there's times that people want to do this without their phone. And so for those times, we've added built-in GPS. And this is really great. You can start right away. For those of you who've used GPS watch before, you know it can sometimes take a long time to connect to the satellites. It seems like forever when you're getting ready to work out. And with Apple Watch, you can literally hit start and begin your workout. And during your workout, you'll get GPS accurate pace and distance. And at the end of your workout, in the activity app of your phone, there will be a route map color-coded to show your varying speeds. And developers can take advantage of the built-in GPS. And I'd like to give you an example of that. I'd like to invite to the stage Hannah Katmer, lead designer for View Ranger.
Hi, I'm here today to show you View Ranger, the first ever hiking app on the new Apple Watch, which gives you the ability to enjoy a hike like you never have before. So, I'm planning a trip to Yosemite. I've never been before, but I hear it's beautiful. And with View Ranger, I've selected these 3 hikes ahead of time. I've got the popular, an Apple Watch has made them available offline, which means I don't even need a cell service to know where I am. I've got the popular half-dome cables on here, and at 14 miles, it's probably a bit too intense this morning. So let's take a look at the 4-mile trail to Glacier Point. This looks like it won't take me quite so long, and with that elevation gain, it's sure to still be a great workout. So let's get going. Here I can see my directions, and I can also scroll through to see all of the exciting views and destinations I have coming up. At any time, I can swipe right to check in on the map. I can see my current location and my route progress. In fact, any time, if I stray too far from the path, View Ranger will let me know about it. This really wasn't possible before, but now that Apple Watch has integrated GPS, View Ranger can look out to make sure I don't stray too far off route. From here, we can check in on the map, we can get back on track, and we can continue with the hike. So let's jump forward to about halfway to the view of Yosemite Falls. And with every point of interest, View Ranger provides a quick fun fact. So let's tap into it. Here we can see that Yosemite Falls is actually a hotspot for bird watching, which is in fact one of my favorite things to do. Hopefully, we'll see a red-tailed hawk on our way towards the summit. Here we are in the final sprint as we head towards Glacier Point. And View Ranger knows when I've reached the end of the hike. I then have the option to either finish or to keep going if I'd like. We'll tap finish. My activities will fill up, and I'm all set to enjoy the rest of Yosemite. That's View Ranger, the first ever hiking app to take advantage of GPS on the new Apple Watch. And we're really excited for you guys to try it on your next hike. Thank you.
Thanks, Hannah. So many opportunities with the features of Series 2. Series 2 comes in a wide variety of styles. We have cases in aluminum and stainless steel, as well as a new material we've been working on for quite some time, ceramic. This new white Apple Watch in ceramic has this gorgeous pearl-like shine. The finish is remarkably smooth. It's actually 4 times harder than stainless steel. So it's this ultimate combination of beauty and strength. And it looks great paired with a variety of bands. We think it's going to be a wonderful addition to the Apple Watch family. We also are offering Series 2 in Hermes models. Last year, we partnered with Hermes, a company known for craftsmanship and elegance and style. And for Series 2, there are beautiful new colors of the iconic Double Tour and Single Tour, as well as 2 new bands, this Single Tour deployment buckle and a new double buckle cuff. We think people are going to really enjoy these. So that's Apple Watch Series 2. It is faster, it is brighter, it is water resistant so you can swim with it. It's got built-in GPS, and it's got all of the power of watchOS 3. It is also built according to our strict environmental standards, something we care deeply about. This is made in a responsible way. We think Apple Watch is the ultimate device for a healthy life. And we expect it to be popular with everybody, but we think it will be especially popular with runners. And we wanted to do something special for them. We couldn't think of a better way to do that than to partner with a company that knows runners better than anyone else in the world. They're the #1 sports and fitness brand in the world, and that is Nike. We've worked with Nike for over a decade, and we couldn't be more excited today to announce Apple Watch Nike Plus. It's a watch designed specifically with runners in mind. It features this beautiful perforated band that's stretchy, it's light, it's breathable. It's paired with our lightweight aluminum case, which is ideal for running. And we are so excited about it. And to tell you more about this, I'd like to bring to the stage Trevor Edwards, president of the Nike brand.
Good morning. Whew. It's been such a great partnership working with Apple. Apple and Nike share a passion to make life easier and more fun. And we look forward to continuing this amazing journey together. Nike has always been about inspiration and innovation for every athlete. And it all began 40 years ago with a deep relationship with runners. And that obsession continues to this day. Today, sports and fitness are a bigger part of people's lives. And more people want to get out and run. But getting started on your own and staying motivated can be tough. So more and more people are looking for help and turning to running devices to actually help them. But these devices are complex, they're cluttered, and they're difficult to use. And, of course, they don't support what a runner wants to do when he just wants to get out and go for a quick run. It's a problem, and Nike and Apple have solved it. The Apple Watch Nike Plus. This isn't just a watch, it's your perfect running partner. It's simple, it's fun, and it's easy to use. And we think it delivers the best running experience that's out there. Starting a run has never been easier. And we give you a shortcut that takes you straight into your run. And if you prefer, you can just tell Siri to start a run. And off you go. It's that simple. But when you go out for a run, you don't want to be distracted. So we give you just what you need at a glance. Your distance or your pace on a big, clear screen. And if you're the type, though, who really wants a lot of detail, we've always got advanced mode just for you. But one of the biggest hurdles that all runners face is actually motivation. So we started with the simple idea of an invitation. Are we running today? And we motivate you through insightful invitations personalized just for you. Been a few days since your last run? Maybe the weather isn't perfect, or it is perfect today. You can get out. And if your friends have a head start, we'll let you know. Jeff's got 2 miles ahead. Clearly, I got to catch up. We also know that those who run on Sundays are more active and will be more active throughout the rest of the week. So every Sunday, we invite you to join runners from all around the world to run at your own pace wherever you are. We call it Just Do It Sundays. With invitations like these, running is made easier and simply a part of your life. But it doesn't end there. With this watch, you are also a part of Nike Plus Run Club, which gives you personalized coaching, recommends the best gear for you, and gives you access to live runs in cities and communities all around the globe. With the Apple Watch Nike Plus, the world's best running club comes to life with everyone and everything you need to be better. Now, most devices today, they focus solely on data and metrics. Not this one. The Apple Watch Nike Plus focuses on you and your life. It's a powerful device with a simple solution, your perfect run-in partner. And it's available in 4 amazing, cool colors. And we can't wait for you to try it out. Thank you. It's a journey that we're on together. And this is really just the start of exciting things to come. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Trevor. I feel faster already. We're really excited to bring Apple Watch Nike Plus to the world's largest community of runners. Apple Watch Series 2 will be priced at $369. Apple Watch Nike Plus will also be priced at $369. And we're keeping in the line our original Apple Watch, but we've done something with it. We've added the same dual-core processor that's in Series 2, so it's just as snappy. And we're calling it Series 1, and it starts at just $269. You can pre-order both Series 1 and Series 2 on September 9th. watchOS 3 is available on the 13th, and the watches will go on sale, both Series 1 and Series 2, the following week. Apple Watch Nike Plus will be available late October. That's Apple Watch. Back to you, Tim.
Thank you, Jeff. We are so proud of the Apple Watch and the unbelievable positive response from the users, and we can't wait for people to get their hands on the new one. Next up is iPhone. iPhone is the industry gold standard, the phone by which all other smartphones are compared. The iPhone has transformed the way we do things every day, and in the process it's become truly a cultural phenomenon, touching so many lives from people all around the world. And there's a reason why you see so many iPhones everywhere you look. We've now sold over 1 billion of them. This makes iPhone the best-selling product of its kind in the history of the world. Now, iPhone, like all of our products at Apple, provide users the best experience available by tightly integrating hardware, software, and services. And of course, the software that powers iPhone is iOS, the world's most advanced mobile operating system. We're about to launch iOS 10, which is our biggest iOS release ever. It is jam-packed with new features to enrich your daily experiences. I'd like to take a moment and talk about HomeKit. This is a huge moment for home automation. This is the first time that home automation has been integrated into a major platform. And it all starts here with the Home app, which makes it unbelievably easy to set up and manage devices throughout the home, whether you're at home or away. With iOS 10, you can manage your home right from Control Center, and with Siri as well. And HomeKit now supports accessories across all of the major categories of home automation, from garage doors to security and everything in between. And virtually every major manufacturer of home automation devices now supports HomeKit. In fact, there's over 100 products coming to market this year, and so many more in the pipeline. All you have to do is look for this label. Works with Apple HomeKit. They're super easy to set up and use with the new Home app in iOS 10. We're really excited about HomeKit, and we think this is going to be a really big deal. Now, we're also excited about Messages. in the new features and messages, you can change